This episode is supported by FX's Clipped, the scandalous story of the 2014 Clippers owner's racist remarks captured on tape and heard around the world. The series charts the tape's impact on a dysfunctional basketball organization striving to win against their reputation as the most cursed team in the league. Starring Lawrence Fishburne, Jackie Weaver, Cleopatra Coleman, and Ed O'Neill. FX's Clipped, streaming June 4th, only on Hulu.
And now you have this Manhattan district attorney. So now he turns around purely for political purposes and indicts a former president on misdemeanor offenses that they're straining to try to convert into felonies. That is when you know that the law has been weaponized for political purposes. That is when you know that the left is using that to target their political opponents. And I can tell you this, these Soros-backed DAs, they are a menace to society. They are a menace to the rule of law.
Savaged.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Here we go again. More technical problems. We live in the 21st century. No!
Savaged Unfiltered.
The only reason I know this is because I lived under tyranny. I lived in
Oh, shut the fuck up. You're a fucking
Your host, Michael Gardner.
Proper fashion at the proper time.
Like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, we made it. Alrighty guys, welcome to Savaged Unfiltered. Coffee in the hand. By the way, I love Wawa. Thank you very much for sponsoring the show and giving me a 6-month supply of coffee here. Love it. Today is your day. It's my day for Wawa coffee, guys. As you can see, if you live in Florida, stop by your local neighborhood Wawa. Delicious, fucking delicious coffee. Oh, I somewhat had to be respectful to our last guest we had on.
So
on Tuesday,
we were at
guys,
the
with,
third week. We hadn't met
Mark
before.
And
we had a
Lynetta
mutual friend
from,
who introduced
the Soulmate Coaches. Always great talking to people. They were so full of love. You don't see that shit anymore. I didn't even think it existed anymore. I'm like, whoa, these people actually love each other instead of throwing the hammer at each other or cheating on each other, or Mark having possibly a 25-year-old girlfriend that Lynetta doesn't know. It's so great to understand that there are people out there like this. Wow. Where's my woman like that? Well, I'm happily divorced, guys. And the last one I had, she was a rageful alcoholic. So, I'm glad that I am single, because I somewhat attract toxic women, it seems. Sauce can relate here. I'm going to bring Sauce into here onto this. Sauce, buddy, what's your insight on that, pal?
well, I have to say, I finally got clarified what being nudist means. It's not walking around naked.
Oh, you did your homework, didn't you, Sauce?
I did. And, also blew my mind about that whole aspect of it is somehow one of the new guests, or the new person that's coming in on this episode, somehow out of that, I called him out during it, you bring up politics. So I don't know how that relates to what we were saying about having sex, but somehow politics has got brought into it. So I had to.
Gosh, you're lost, pal. I hate to throw that out, but we're not bringing any new guests on today's show.
No.
I think you got the schedule backwards. But
No. So I had to correct him on saying no. This is we're talking about relationships, not politics. And see, clearly one of us is thinking like one of us changed subjects while the other ones can't get outside the box, and we're always thinking of attacking people for who they are. Let's have a little. It was comedy. It was not everything has to do with politics.
Hey, Sauce. This reminds me of an episode we did last week. Remember with the entitlement, right? Check the graphic out. What do you think? Why do people always feel like they're entitled to everything? Yep. Right, Sauce? We had fun with that.
That was fun. That was fun.
So, yeah, that was fun. So,
do we want to bring in Mr. Vacation back?
Oh yeah, we'll bring him in a little bit. Yeah. So Sauce, what'd you think before we bring in David and Tommy? And what'd you think with the the couple from yesterday's show on Tuesday. What'd you think of that?
They were cute. I wish I had that kind of relationship. Besides lasting for 2 minutes, they were a very cute couple, and I took some notes on it. So,
wait, Sash, you only last 2 minutes in the bedroom?
No. No.
You just said, buddy. You just said that you only lasted 2 minutes.
No, my last relationship only lasted for 2 minutes. Yeah, that was my longest relationship, but we'll see.
Well, guys, we got a great show today. We're going to be talking about the new law here in Florida, open carry. It's official, guys. That has been passed in the Republican House here in Florida. The Democrats don't like it, obviously. Of course, they don't like it. No, we shouldn't have guns. We shouldn't have guns. But you still can't figure out fucking violence in democratic cities, right? You still can't figure out black on black crime, white on white crime, white on black crime, black on white crime. You still can't figure that out. But you're gonna fucking argue about guns. You can't argue about it. It's fucking the Second Amendment, guys. We have it for a reason. I'm gonna bring David into this. David, you got any insight on the new law here in Florida?
Yeah, the new about the the open carry and all that. You don't need a permit. We did something similar to that. Well, something like that here in North Carolina, but it's not that. It's just you don't need a permit to go and get a gun now. The sheriff doesn't have to basically bless off on it.
Well, David, there was a law passed 2 months ago in February in South Carolina. Did you read that one yet?
No, I haven't read that one. Was that the one you said in South Carolina?
Yeah. So, well, hold on. Yeah, I don't want to give fake news. Fake news, right? All the liberal trolls out there. Michael's spitting false narratives. No, there's a new open carry law in South Carolina that was passed in February, which is obviously, guys, if you're viewing this episode, depending on how you view it, I get listeners, guys, that are just catching up to season 2, and that was, 2 years ago. But the new open carry says that the South Carolina House voted on Wednesday, which was February 22nd, 2023. I'm looking at the article, guys. We'll put in the show notes. If you guys go over to www.wistv, that's spelled WISTV.com, you'll see where it says that they voted on Wednesday to allow lawful firearm owners to carry handguns openly or concealed without a state permit, similar to what Florida, Ron DeSantis had passed here in the Republican House of Florida. Sauce, buddy, what's your insight on it? Need your thoughts.
I thought that was pretty good. I think Ron DeSantis right step in protecting the the Second Amendment. This is huge in more school shootings. This is to the people. And if Ron DeSantis were to run for 2024, I think he would. This is a critical point. And this is a saying, you know what? We need more back to the people, because you can limit all the rights you want on the American people. But you look at the shooting in Tennessee, that gun that was not registered properly. So I think this is a good move that Ron DeSantis has done. I support him 100%.
Oh, it backfired on the Democrats.
Oh,
it really
did.
had. It backfired on the Democrats, and they're like, oh, no, they're blaming it on Republicans. Did you see that, Sauce?
Yeah.
The damn
they blame
Tennessee Democratic Party.
They blame everything on the Republican Party. They blame, for instance, Joe Biden said that the inflation was because of the Republican Party, the MAGA Republicans. Here's my thing. You got to stop saying MAGAs, and you got to stop doing that, because when you put MAGA Republicans, you're dividing this country. And I think Joe Biden is supposed to unite this country. There's no way he's united this country. He's country even more.
Yeah. Well, we're about to bring in our guest here. Well, not a guest. He's been on the show several times here. Tommy from his show, Tommy Nation Politics, or what us, myself, and Joseph like to say. And he's probably going to get hell. He's probably going to cry up a river because he calls me bootlegger, or bootlicker, excuse me, not bootlegger. Did I say liquor? Shaky. Put the fucking correction in my ear, please, so I don't sound like jackass on the show. A bootlicker. There we go.
A bootlicker?
He calls me a bootlicker. I am a bootlicker. I love licking the boob. Yeah. But anyway, no, I'd rather be called a boob licker than a bootlicker. I'm not some guy from the 1950s or 1920s bootlicking fucking alcohol from fucking Pennsylvania to New Jersey, which my grandfather told me all these crazy stories about it. But that's on another episode. Guys, this is Tommy from his show, Tommy Nation Politics, or what we like to call Clueless Nation here. Tommy, buddy. Welcome to today's show. What'd you think
of bootlegger? That's bootlegger, bro. The prohibition, bootlegger, not bootlicker, or boob liquor. Bootlegger was prohibition.
It's a fucking joke, Tommy. But go ahead.
I've grown fond of you, Michael, even though I do call you a bootlicker. And you can call me whatever you like. I think we're both. What we have in common is that we both are really serious about the Constitution, and we're both serious about free speech and the Second Amendment and everything in it, hopefully.
See, that's what I like you about Tommy.
Damn right.
Tommy, I like you about that. I like that about you, is that we both on the same playing field. And it's good to play. They're not in a straight way, of course. But, I mean, that's all fun and games. And
yeah.
You guys have more gay on the mind than I do, and I'm gay. So it's weird.
Hey, we do it.
Hey, Tommy.
One way or the other.
Hey, Tommy, I was gay last week because I was actually excited about my Uber Eats actually being on time last Monday. So, yeah, wow. I was gay because I was happy about it.
Oh, you're using gay in the old 1950s terminology. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm a 1980s baby, but...
Looking for an easy way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor Brands. You just go to their site, enter your LLC state, add your business name, answer a few questions, and that's it. Now your business has tax flexibility, personal asset protection, plus is approved by the state. And it took you 7 minutes? It takes longer to make an omelet. Now that your LLC is official, you can get a matching domain name, set up your website, create a unique logo, and trademark it, all in one place. Taylor Brands already helped more than 30 million business owners, like Jennifer.
Everything's so easy.
Or Ariana.
This is all in one thing.
Even Tariel.
It's all there in one spot, so that you can focus on doing what you love.
And it's so simple. You can start your business from anywhere. A bus, a plane, a horse.
Doesn't matter where you are. You can even start one right now.
Wow. So visit Taylor Brands and start your official business today.
Yeah, I'm a 1980s baby, but with the 50s mentality level. Yeah.
All right, well, George McFly, let me tell you something. Just like following a...
Hello, McFly. Go ahead.
And speaking of it,
I was just gonna say, Sauce, let me just finish. So,
Jesus Christ, Sauce, let him talk, man.
I'm gonna surprise you guys. I'm gonna come out and say that this
you're straight.
Law. No, I'm gonna say this open carry law is
Shaky, you gotta mute his mic. He's not being haved. Go ahead.
This open carry law is not bad. They've got extensive background checks, and Texas already had this happen. So welcome to Texas. And guys, I'm fine with it. I don't think it's gonna solve any problems, but it's definitely gonna give people more freedom, and I'm about that.
Tommy, you're actually agreeing with Ron DeSantis on this?
I'm agreeing with the legislative bill. DeSantis has nothing to do with it. You guys are still living in the fantasy world where the Republicans and Democrats actually care about you. That doesn't exist.
No,
but
Tommy, you just
legislation
agreed with him.
Legislation.
You just agreed with him saying that
legislation.
He
didn't have anything to do with it.
Right.
Okay, so sure, yeah, he passed something right. Yeah, sure. I don't have any problem with that.
You heard it.
I don't have any problem with that.
You heard it, guys. You heard actually Tommy actually agreed.
Dude, when Trump vetoed the military budget, I fucking danced around. I don't have any problem with saying that these puppets of the rich do some right things sometimes. They're human beings. They don't care about you. They don't care. They want you dead.
Michael.
They would fundraise off of your death.
Michael,
But they would
Hey, I say let's team up together, you, Frazier, and I. Let's do a three-way and send MAGA hat Tommy so he can wear on the next episode.
See, I'm not about bootlicking, though. I'm not about bootlicking. Wearing MAGA hats, wearing Hillary Clinton pajamas. I'm not gonna wear their stupid shit because they don't care about us.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. What about? Hey, let's go up to the upper left-hand screen of the upper left, right? Quotations upper left.
Yes.
Hey, David, what's your insight on this new law?
I think the new laws are great. I mean, this country, you have the right to bear arms. At the same time, again, it's not going to change the violence that's going on. I think that it puts Americans back in better position to defend themselves, honestly. I mean, if you have criminals out here who they get weapons from wherever and they do what they want to do, and then you tell me I have to wait until a sheriff tells me I'm good to go and get come pick up my weapons permit, I could be going through some dangers. My life could be in danger. We all know that when you call the cops, they don't always show up on time to get you out of danger. So while you're waiting, you're able to defend yourself. And I think at the same time, as an American, give the people more rights. Let them have those rights. And I don't think that it should be a big fight. I think that every state should do it. I think that being able to open carry. My thing is, we see all the shootings that happen and you never hear about, oh, well, there was a person in the store who was open carrying or, concealed carrying and took out whoever it was that was doing it. All you hear is about the mass casualties. So now the story and the narrative has an opportunity to change.
So David, do you think this new open carry is gonna control some of the shootings here in Florida, or is it gonna make it a lot worse?
I think it's gonna probably stay the same until people make changes. Honestly,
thank you, God.
I think it'll stay the same
Jesus
because
Christ.
because my thing is this: there is no, and I'm gonna put it in quotations, quote unquote, there is no law for these criminals who go out here and commit mass murders. There is no law that governs them. By the time they do what they do, people have already lost their lives. So I'm hoping that narrative will eventually change. I just don't think it'll change early on until they make these laws, not only with the weapons, but at the same time bring in laws that says you are able to defend the public if this happens. You are able to defend whatever if there is no police presence, because you don't want to be holding a gun when the police come and they just got to call that somebody's shooting or whatever. Because they could possibly look at you.
Because the cops are fucking psychopathic murdering killers.
Yeah, they can say that you're the one.
They'll still kill you.
Yeah, they can say that you're the one they can say that you're the one who was doing the shooting, even though you weren't. So I'm just saying maybe it'll give people more of an opportunity to defend things and save life, honestly.
Yeah, I
agree with your guy.
But you also have to look at the fact, though. Are we still solving the issue, though? I mean, the issue is the mental illness. Why are we giving more money? Why are we still continuing to enable war? The warmongering. The Biden administration refuses to look at the mental illness, which is personally dividing this country by giving money to
the Biden administration is mental illness. They are mental illness.
And he refused to help the people. He refuses. And as a matter of fact, to be worse off. Since people gives $1,000 in Portland, in the state of Oregon, California, the list can go on. He doesn't want people to be prosperous. So he encourages violence, encourages the crime to be rampant, and he refuses to look at the fact. And then he goes around stating, well, I've done. Look, we've gotten help. Well, the only thing you helped is you're unionized. People haven't really helped this country at all. You've helped Ukraine, you helped That's a fact. And now that but the guns, you're going to restrict the people in America to purchase guns. At the same time, you're going to encourage people in Ukraine to loosen up their guns. It's a double flip-flop narrative. The best thing that would be for this country is if Joe Biden got impeached. That'd be the best country.
I think that would be a dream come true.
Thing. See, again, why are you guys all up in personalities? I just don't understand this conservative mindset. You guys really do honestly believe the personalities are in control.
Well,
it's
Tommy,
so weird. When the donors are, the campaign finance contributions are in control. The oligarchs are in control.
Hey, Tommy,
the World Bank is in control. The IMF is in control. The ATF is in control. The DOJ, the DOJ is in control. The
Tommy,
deep state is in control.
Hey,
Joe
Tommy,
Biden is not in control.
I hate
Donald
to tell
Trump
you,
is not in control.
you're a little outnumbered.
Mitch McConnell
Buddy.
is not in
I didn't do
control.
this on purpose, but you're a little outnumbered. I mean, you got three conservatives. You have three conservatives in the room with one independent media group. Yeah.
So I'm like you guys. So I'm asking questions because I don't understand why you guys are so fucking retarded. Why do you guys think these personalities matter? They don't. 50 years of neoliberal policies.
David, why are we retarded,
None.
David? I don't know. Are we retarded or what?
Well, he's not saying retarded shit. You are. He's everything he said. I agree with. Everything he said is he's not going to fix the problem.
Of course.
He said we all need more liberty. He said the things that are actually true. You're talking about how Joe Biden should be impeached, and that's going to help America.
Well, can I say something?
That's fucking retarded.
That
That's
is
absolutely fucking retarded.
Hold on.
That is a step in the right
Sauce
direction
is
if you
saying
impeach Joe Biden because he's done more damage to this country. He has.
Film Degrees at Full Sail University puts the tools in your hands to develop your artistic vision and become a creative storyteller. In our film program, you'll gain hands-on experience working with professional equipment as you create films on our Hollywood-style backlot and sound stages, collaborate with a crew, and learn the tools and methods used in the industry. You can develop compelling scripts in our creative writing degree program, or learn to make magic with lights and audio in our show production program. It's all part of the real-world film education at Full Sail University. Learn more at fullsail.edu.
Hasn't done a single thing, and it's his own party. If you impeach Joe Biden, you're catching on to the thing, and now if you impeach him, you're going to wake up to the fact, and people are going to run away from him. Hillary Clinton and such a thing. The impeaching Joe Biden is going to start revealing the true corruption of the DNC and the deep state. That is
already revealed, Sauce. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, why hasn't anything been?
David had something.
David had something to chime in.
We're not. No, no, absolutely not.
So when it comes to personalities, and I just want to go talk to Tommy real quick. When it comes to personalities, and I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not gonna speak for the room. I'm gonna speak for myself. That way, everybody else can defend themselves. And when it comes to personalities, it's this thing called your mind. How do you think? How do you reason? Everybody is not going to reason the same way I reason, and I'm not going to reason the same way they reason. Presidents, and when I study presidents, which I have and I continuously do, everybody, and this is America, everybody in America is used to what? How do they win? They win by lying. That's number one. You have to lie to people. They're going to promise things that we know they can't do. Okay, we know that you're going to say all these things because everybody in America has a boss, including the president. The president has to answer, okay, to Congress now. He can't just go and say, okay, I'm going to do this, do this, do this, do that.
And he answers to Jamie Dimon.
This is a crisis. It's a disgrace, and you won't even admit.
He answers to Jamie Dimon and Jeff Bezos. He answers to Michael Bloomberg.
Well, because they got money. Because they got money.
Yeah, because they funded his. Did you see his campaign for contributions on OpenSecrets.org?
Yeah.
$500 million this quarter for his re-election campaign.
Yeah.
I don't work for you, buddy. He works for Jeff Bezos.
Well, but at the same time, when we look at it, and the reason when it comes to conservative mindset is we understand the games that are played. We really do. But
hopefully.
No, listen. But we only can control what we can control. My thing is, when it comes down to elections, my biggest election is not the presidential election. The biggest election for me is my governor, because that's who runs my state. That's who I go to when I want change. My mayor as well. Those are my two biggest. Now, voting for the president is just a little piece of the pie because they are the ones who's going to control what? America. The international trading. That's what their big thing is, international trading. President Biden did not sign the order for Florida to change their laws.
Right.
So I'm just trying to help you out with the conservative mindset. It's not saying that I agree with everything that the president says. He's the one that is in charge of the country. So
right. So him being impeached, why does it matter to us? So him being impeached, it doesn't matter to us, right?
So you saying if he's impeached? So this is what it does. If he's impeached, all that does is put who in charge?
Some other cretin.
Who's in charge under the president? If the president dies right now,
Tommy,
who is next in charge?
The vice president.
Who is that?
Kamala Harris, the cretin.
Okay, so what I'm trying to show you is it does not affect 100% me or you or anybody on here. The only thing that it really affects on here is
it's retarded to think that.
The only thing that makes them that makes them or their whatever matters is when they fuck up. Honestly, when they mess up, it affects everybody else. Other than that, when they make decisions, decision making is all about what? What is decision making all about?
For me or for them?
Just for you. Just for you. What is,
for me, it's about doing the right thing for the right reason at the right time.
And you're in you're in politics. You say you're big on politics, right?
Correct.
So politics is all about what? Manipulation, lying, conniving. It's big on.
That's not about. It's about leverage. Politics is about.
How
leverage.
do you get leverage? Do you get leverage? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question. You say you're gay, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get into your sexuality, but I'm just trying to show you.
No, I'm gay.
You're gay, right?
Okay. So, not as gay as Michael, but. Okay.
So when they say, if the president says, hey, I want you, let's just say he says, I want you, or she says, I want to make it, I want to ban people that are gay from getting married, right?
Right.
At the end of the day, what are you going to be more focused on? Your state, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't care about marriage.
No. I'm just saying. You will be more focused on what your governor and them are going to say than what the president is going to say, right?
I already know my governor's going to say. He's going to.
But I'm just showing you.
Yeah.
Your focus.
Tommy.
Honestly, to Frazier, I'm not. Honestly, Frazier.
Guys, hold that thought. Hold that thought.
I don't
Tommy.
care about Governor Abbott. He's a waffling
David's trying to explain something to you. You know.
I know. I'm trying to listen.
A conservative.
He's asking me questions though.
Bring your favorite face everywhere you go. Show your fan loyalty with a WWE Superstar branded card from Netspin and the WWE. It comes packed with the features you deserve, like direct deposit, so you can get paid up to 2 days faster. Make Bianca Belair the EST of your wallet.
I don't know what
guys. I got a clip here that Tommy posted on his show not too long ago, and if it's all right with Tommy, I'm gonna post it on here, and it has a lot of relevance to what we're talking about because we got to close it out here soon on this show.
Go ahead, Mike.
But yeah, check this clip out here.
Y'all, have y'all seen the latest campaign politics election 2024 clusterfuck to Shittown? I mean, I have to hand it to the Republicans. They're gung-ho, completely off their rockers, head over heels in the plan for distracting every single issue that has to do with the crumbling institutions. Everything about the crumbling institutions they're gonna ignore. But guys, we've just got to get Hunter Biden's fucking his records for banks. We've got to get Hunter Biden's laptop. Priorities for the Republicans, bro. Benghazi. Meanwhile, he thinks of people as tools, and they all do, really, guys. Careful, me.
So, Tommy, I got a question here, and get real quick here, like 20 seconds from both of you guys, and then I want to bring Sos in because I noticed Sos had some issues with connection issues, but
always
don't worry, Sos, I didn't leave you in the dark. But anyway, it sounds like you're agreeing with some of us, Tommy, on this issue, and at the end, I feel that it's in your views. Everything is gun-ho, right? It's gun-ho. Yeah, it's gun-ho. But at the end, you leave that statement where we have to get Hunter Biden's laptop. So you're agreeing that we have a corrupted government. But I want to piggyback off of what Frazier said just earlier before. Frazier, you were kind of going into a scenario with, impeachment is absolutely the right thing to do in order to remove somebody that shouldn't be there, right?
Right.
I'm saying, what's the point? They're just going to be another corrupt group.
Not everybody.
Why are we wasting our time?
Tommy, not everybody's corrupt. We've seen that from the previous administration.
Okay, maybe
Donald Trump was corrupt.
Even Donald Trump says 10%. Only 10% are, and they're okay.
Yeah,
even
but
Donald Trump said, "quote even 10%." Yeah. So he said 10%. Donald Trump said it. Your alpha said it. The rest of them are corrupt as
alpha?
Fuck. Yes,
do you
your
understand?
alpha said it, bro.
Do you understand that this latest indictment on Donald Trump is because of they're indicting him and they're trying to have him arrested for political movement, political narrative.
It's because
why they don't want him running. That's why.
Like he literally did it.
Oh, the guy's going to be removed from a movement because
you deny he did it or not? The crime.
Do I deny he did it?
Yeah. Do you deny he wrote on his taxes, legal services, and then paid Michael Cohen to give hush money to Stormy Daniels? Do you deny he did that?
There for a minute. No,
do you deny
Tommy,
he did the crime?
Tommy, the entire country has.
Is he innocent or is he proven guilty in a court of law where all men are created equal under the Constitution? Is he innocent or is he guilty under the law of the Constitution where all men are created equal under God?
Are you done now? Okay.
Yes.
I have an open statement with the rest of millions of Americans that a statement came from Stormy Daniels, which I'm going to bring Sos into this right now. Sos, get back in the room if you can hear me. But anyway, there's an open statement from Stormy Daniels that was put out in 2018, denying the fact that she had not had an affair with Donald Trump. Sos, please elaborate to Tommy that the affair never happened.
Don't elaborate to me. I need evidence. I don't need elaborations.
Sos has the evidence. Go ahead, Sos. Show it on the mic or show it on the video.
Show me the receipts.
Exactly. He has receipts. I don't know. Sos, what the hell are you doing? Anyway, Sos is walking around his room. But anyway, Sos. Okay, there we go.
Yo,
that's
I'm
the point.
sorry about that.
That's the only point is that he committed crime. And this indictment is just it's a formal accusation of a crime. People get indicted every day. He's not. He's not.
Tommy,
everyone
we
is
have
under the Constitution.
Tommy. We have an open
equal.
statement. We have an open statement from the hooker herself, Stormy Daniels, saying that the affair never happened. Go ahead, Sos.
Okay, I need that.
No, check it out on the Sos report.
Does the grand jury have it? Does the grand jury that indicted Donald Trump have that statement?
I don't believe any of the fact of what the grand jury has. The grand
you don't believe
jury
in law and order? You don't believe in law and order? Because that's the grand jury, bro.
We live in a banana republic. We live in a banana republic.
So now we live in a banana republic, but when cops are killing black people, it's law and order.
It's
but
also white people.
When you're president, once gets indicted by a crime, then all of a sudden we live in a banana republic. Do you see the inconsistency in your arguments? Do you see the hypocrisy in your arguments? Do you see the hypocrisy?
It's both sides.
You are a hypocrite. You are
I'm not both sides. It is both sides. It is both sides. The cops go after innocent people too. It's not just only one. Look at the other people that are innocent in prison for the crimes they didn't commit. And we live in a banana republic where the police officers can do whatever they want and there's no accountability. Just the same thing with the deep state and the Democratic Party. I wouldn't be surprised if Moscow Mitch has something to do with this as well, because he's been pretty quiet and so did Mike Pence. I wouldn't be surprised. And I will also put a pass to that Joe Biden also had something to do and bribed him and bribed the DA and Kathy Hochul, whatever her name is, so they could sleep in bed so Fat Alvin could get more food. God.
This is all just some buzzwords, this shit. I bet y'all conservatives eat that shit up.
Hey,
I know, it's a fact. It's
First America, open borders.
Sos has the statement. Sos, where the hell is that statement you showed me?
Michael's on it right now. I agree. Michael, show me the statement, Sos.
Sos, you have the statement. You showed it to me. Did you delete the fucking thing already? Holy shit. Or did Facebook delete it on you or what?
I won't put it past
you have that statement.
I'll probably read the statement before I have to head out. Crap, where is it?
No, please talk to me more about open borders and protecting our children.
Right here. Right here. I got it pulled up right there.
Oh, God. Okay, where can I find this? Because I can't read this shit at all.
Michael, I got it. It's up on my screen. This is a fact. This is a letter from Stormy Daniels herself, okay, stating that she did not commit the crime. Everything that happened was all false. Oh, right here. Sorry about that. It went away. This is the actual letter, and that's her signature. Okay. What more do you need?
What does a grand jury need is the question.
They indicted. But look at the grand jury's progressive. The grand jury is, of course, they're going to go after ham sandwich at Moscow Mitch 8.
Does the grand juries go after ham sandwiches? Do they? So you're saying the justice system in itself is corrupted.
Tommy, we just showed you proof from the hooker herself.
I know.
We showed you proof from the hooker. She's a hooker.
What more do you need, Tommy? What more do you need?
I'm asking you this question. Do you not believe in the rule of law and law and order?
The rule of law is non-existent in this nation.
Yeah, we do believe in the rule of law. Who should be prosecuted?
I agree with you. I agree with you, bro. Thank God.
Who should be prosecuted? Not Donald Trump. Stormy Daniels needs to be prosecuted.
Hillary Clinton.
She lied under a judicial court system. She wrote the fucking statement in 2018. She should be indicted, not fucking Donald Trump. They're indicting him for political narrative. That's why they don't want him running, because he created a fucking base in this country that oversees the entire base of this entire nation's history. They know damn well that he's going to win in 2024, and that's why they're indicted. David, buddy, you got anything on this?
My thing is this. This is my whole thing. In America, women can yell whatever they want to yell, and they're never indicted for any of it. There are men that sit behind bars because a woman says she was raped by him. Years later, they find out she lied. And when you lie under oath and nothing happens to you, that means everybody can lie under oath. But as a man, you can't lie under oath. And if you do, you will receive the consequences, which is imprisonment. I just think if a woman lies, she should be indicted. It's not a
damn right
here. And that's what we got in America.
So, David, you and I can agree on this. I'm not sure why this is such a fucking difficult matter to understand, that this is a political narrative to arrest and have a former president that's never been indicted on criminal charges ever in American history. Look it up, guys. Fact check me all you want.
Why do you? Okay, so I have a question. Why do you say that the president shouldn't be indicted? Because they did war crimes, they did torture. They should.
What?
George W. Bush should be in prison right now.
We're not talking about George W. Bush. We're talking about a former president, Donald J. Trump. That is the only president that's being indicted.
Yeah. So why does everybody keep saying that? Like it's a surprising thing. Like they're not criminals.
Because it's a big thing, Tommy. It's a big damn thing. This is the only president in American history that's being indicted because people don't like him, because he doesn't speak their tongue.
So do you think that George W. Bush should be indicted? What do you think about that? I think he should.
He should have been indicted a long time ago. But why are you chasing into another another argument? Why can't people understand that this is foolish? The hooker should be indicted, not a former president.
It probably happened with money. It was something that dealt with money. We all know that.
Looking for an easy way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor Brand. You just go to their site, enter your LLC state, add your business name, answer a few questions, and that's it. Now your business has tax flexibility, personal asset protection, plus is approved by the state. And it took you 7 minutes? It takes longer to make an omelet. Now that your LLC is official, you can get a matching domain name, set up your website, create a unique logo, and trademark it, all in one place. Taylor Brands already helped more than 30 million business owners, like Jennifer,
everything's so easy,
or Ariana.
This is all in one thing.
Even Tariel.
It's all there in one spot, so that you can focus on doing what you love.
And it's so simple. You can start your business from anywhere. A bus, a plane, a horse.
It doesn't matter where you are. You can even start one right now. Wow.
So visit Taylor Brands and start your official business today.
We all know that. If anybody ever, if you, let's say you're married. If you're married and you have an affair, that person that you had an affair with wants something from you in order to keep that mouth closed. Why? Because they have you in a corner, backed up. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, and I'm not trying to say you don't know politics, Tommy, because you obviously have a little bit of politics in you. But if you understand politics, it's all about money. If
you're damn right.
It's like me. I'm little old me. Frazier Chronicles, I go out here and I have an affair with some WNBA player, and she has some type of money, and she's like, oh, I'm getting married, I'm going to be doing this, and I'm like, hold up, no. It's about me and you. Now that you want to leave, now I've got to play the game now and say, look, you do this. It's almost like what's that? when it's like I want to say it's espionage or what's that word? It's a word where you basically extortion. That's the word. You extort this person to make them fold. And
I understand what you're saying.
It's like
so
being
you're
at
saying
it's like being at the casino.
So you're saying Michael Cohen did get $30,000 for legal services, and when Donald Trump wrote that on his taxes, it was for legal services, and he did not defraud his business ledgers. He did not commit tax fraud. These are the charges. He did not commit tax fraud because he gave Michael Cohen $30,000 for legal services, and that was a legitimate transaction. You're saying that Frazier?
The transaction was legal.
The transaction was legitimate. That he gave Michael Cohen, his lawyer, $30,000 for legal services, which he wrote off on his taxes, and it was not for Stormy Daniels and hush money payments. That's what you're saying.
It basically it could go either way. I'm gonna put it like this.
Yes or no?
I just want to know. Listen, just let me talk. Let me defend myself.
I'm not accusing you.
Hold that thought, guys. We got about like 2 minutes here, but we got to wrap it up. But go ahead, David.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make it quick. So my thing is this: if whoever the tax advisor is for Donald Trump, they advised him on how to do it. Whether it's hush money, whether it's legal money, these tax advisors tell them to do it. The only reason they don't open their mouth about their tax advisors is because their tax advisors are the one making sure that they have money in their account and how to beat the tax system. That's all that is. Honestly, being honest, that's all that is. If I have a good tax advisor, I care less about if y'all want to talk about this hush money or this. They looking out for me, and I'm good. Me and them are good. So when I do go to court, they ain't got to worry about it because they gonna bail me out because they already know how to get the money back.
Yeah. So here's my question as I close it up, guys. We have an actual statement from Stormy Daniels herself dating back 5 years ago in 2018. We have a statement saying, okay, I put it out on my social. There's a lot of people that have access to this statement. Okay, it's made to the public. There's an actual statement from her and her handlers that put this out, stating that the affair never happened. But then she goes into saying that the reason why there was hush money. Now, this hush money was actually linked to some overseas accounts. You got to read the statement. I put it out on my social media. A statement literally says that the hush money was involved with overseas accounts.
I got to read this.
Now, is this a setup that they're trying to set up Donald Trump? Obviously, maybe China. I'm just making accusations or assumptions, folks. But obviously, if it's overseas accounts, maybe China's involved, Russia. We know that there is a deep state establishment overseas that has been trying to bury this president since 2015. Okay? We know that. So, in closing, maybe it's a good thing that they arrest Donald Trump. Because if they do arrest him, it gives them an automatic landslide in 2024.
He won't be arrested. He's just being arraigned. It's just a formal accusation of a crime, just like you see the magistrate. It's not. It's just an indictment, bro. Like everybody needs to relax.
But this is the other distraction. They're going to be talking about the Florida gun law now. Oh, Florida, Ron DeSantis, he's going to incite all these criminals and all the big inner cities of Orlando and Jacksonville, Miami, downtown Tampa. Ron DeSantis is a bully and this and that. And then it'll go back to, the whole Stormy Daniels, Donald Trump saga. I mean, what? They're trying to get rid of him because it basically piggybacks off of maybe possibly got a blowjob like Bill Clinton got the blowjob from Monica Lewinsky. I mean, come on.
Rupert Murdoch wants him gone.
I could care less what Donald Trump does in his personal life. If Melania Trump is okay with him fooling around with 4 or 5 different women, as long as he can carry the country correctly, make good policies, I can care less what the man does. But I mean, come on, you're going to try to bury somebody because, Donald Trump.
Rupert Murdoch's already trying to bury him. Have you seen the Fox News coverage? They're trying to bury him, bro.
Yeah,
they're trying. They just paid DeSantis $300 million.
But Tommy,
the money is flowing right now.
They're trying to bury this guy because possibly he has a walking cock. I mean, come on. I mean, I can care less about Donald Trump's personal leisure. Run the country right.
What about his donors? Do you care about his donors?
everybody has donors, Tommy. I mean, everybody has donors. You need donors in order to keep the fund and the campaign going.
Yeah, because it takes corruption, it takes greasing palms, and it takes absolute, and it takes degradation of our society and the socialization collapse of our civilization.
Tommy, you still don't get it, but who are you fighting for? I mean, seriously. I mean,
I'm fighting for the life, liberty, and happiness of we, the people of America, who are supposed to promote the general welfare, secure the blessings of liberty, and ensure our domestic tranquility. And all of these corrupt politicians don't care about us. They want us to die so they can fundraise off our deaths, make us talking points in elections that they can win. And the only goal of a politician is to be reelected. It is not to help you.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, good luck with all that. Guys, obviously, if you've been following Savaged Unfiltered here for the course of 4 years, we are a very somewhat tension show sometimes. I mean, we don't hide it. I'm not a scripted show. I don't read off of a teleprompter. I don't believe in that shit. One of the reasons why I got out of terrestrial a long time ago, I felt that, all right, am I reading from my heart, or is, producer Joey or producer Sarah there in downtown Boston or 92.3, am I reading off of them, or am I reading off of my heart? That's what I love about podcasting. Guys, remember, if you haven't picked up the copy of the book, pick up America's Political Warfare, Our Modern Civil War, our fight for American liberties and freedoms. It's on the line, guys, and it's going to be on the ballot in 2024, obviously, once again. Pick up your copy, scan that QR code on your iPhone or Android device. Awesome book. It's selling like hotcakes. So thank you very much for those who have picked up the book. Also, too, I want to thank Live Rishi CBD products sponsoring the show for now over a year. Grab 20% off your entire order. Use our exclusive code SAVAGE10. You're going to get amazing CBD products, guys. I use it. Got about 12 boxes of it. They keep on sending it to me. So thank you very much, guys. And then also, too, guys, if you want to follow the show, hit that QR code, Savaged Unfiltered. We're available on iHeartRadio, Apple, Amazon Music, Spotify. The list continues to grow, as well as our content on Rumble. We only put out full episodes on Rumble. I don't do YouTube for certain purposes. But if you do follow us on YouTube, thank you very much. We put out some snippets, some content on YouTube, usually on a daily or a weekly basis. So thank you very much. I want to bring the last set of people that I've had on the show. I'm out of words here, but I want to thank David Frazier here from his show, Frazier Chronicles. You can follow him at FrazierChronicles.com, a podcast with David known as The Preacher Man. Now, he gets into all of it, daily devotion, spiritual, life choices, political movements. Guys, hit that QR code for David, known as The Preacher Man, right here in the QR code. It works on your iPhone or your Android, guys. Amazing content that David's constantly bringing out. Been following his show now for, maybe about 8 months now. And he's definitely growing with audio, with equipment, now getting kind of meshing in to what I'm doing here with overlays. Always exciting seeing him grow. I also want to thank Tommy Nation Politics here for joining the show here. Hit that QR code, Tommy Nation Politics. He's available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, all over the place. You can follow him on his YouTube channel, Tommy Nation Politics. Himself and Jamar usually carry the show between about a half hour to an hour. They get into politics and similar to here on Savage Unfiltered. So I want to thank you very much. Hat tip to you, Tommy, for coming on. Hat tip to Frazier Chronicles for coming on. Guys, it's all about fighting for this country, whether we agree or we disagree. Now, some of us are going to disagree. Some of us are going to agree.
Let's all disagree and agree while we hang these guys.
Well, I wouldn't use hang. I think hang is a dangerous word, but I think we should hold people accountable. If they're not fighting for this country, if they're not representing us correctly, get them the hell out of office. I don't want you. You're useless to me. Okay? A lot of people question me. I got to close this up. Why do I continue to support Donald Trump? Because the man is not politically correct. He runs this country the way it should be as a business. That's what this country is, a business. Okay?
We pay into our government, to our taxes. It's a business, okay? They give back to us at the end of the year through our W-2s. That's a business. We ran the country correctly. We were in no foreign conflict. We were in no wars. We had absolutely respect from a lot of different world leaders. Why our own government is fighting this, man, is on me. Guys, thanks very much for joining us. And